What's good, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is having a great day today, y'all. My day is going good. Look, listen, I didn't know I had messed up. So when I set the time for the live, I accidentally put PM and I didn't realize that it was AM until I got ready to come on. And they told me, wait a minute, you set to go live in 12 hours. And I was like, oh, in 12 hours, I'll be asleep. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. I tried to send out a notification an hour before I went on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where is it at? Hold on. Let me see. All my stuff over here is mixed up. Where's my Mariah? I'm sorry. I know it's in here somewhere. Here you go.
And I'm sorry. But don't think I'm not, because I'm not crying and doing all that. Don't think I'm not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? But I hope everybody's having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I've been to the gym today. It was leg day today. And I'm so excited because I get to have the cheat meal today. And I think I'm going to switch it up. Okay? But I want to come down here because I want to talk. And if we got some extra time, I want to drop the link because I feel like I just don't get it. I don't get it, okay? First, we're going to talk about Cardi B being dragged for her choice, okay? It's supposed to be her body, her choice. And Cardi B made her choice, and she's being dragged for it. And maybe y'all can help me understand because I don't get it, okay? Then we got to talk about Young Miami. Young Miami done wrote down there to the judge, baby, and I told the judge that Diddy was a good man. Okay? Just like about him, bitch. Then we got to talk about Kimora across the street. And y'all know I'm Team Tora, but see, y'all be saying that I be flip-flopping because I hold Kimora across the street accountable, okay? So we're going to talk about from Miss USA to Bravo Blogger because that seems what she has turned into lately. Okay? But before we get started, we're going to see who in here, and then we're going to talk. Okay? Let's see. Miss Lovely T, what's good? Dina, what's good? I'll make sure you hit the like button early. I know. I be wanting to come on, and then I be wanting to get stuff out the way because I feel like I'm so behind on stuff. I feel like I be behind on some of the hot topics and stuff, and I try to come on and talk about stuff that I've talked about previously and give an update because I don't want to leave nothing open. You know what I'm saying? It just be real weird. But I want to go. My plan is to go live again later on today too, though. Trust Love, what you been for? I've been here. Feel good. That's Hop, what's good? Douglas Donation, what's good? Kevin Johnson, Jamaica Sweet, Unapologetically Me, what's good? S Lover, hey, what's good? Anika Cotton, Desiree, what's good? Brittany Shelves, what's good? Tiffany and Company, what's good? Hey, goodbye, I've been missing the Patreon, but we here. D. Spencer, I lied. Plus mess up. D. Spencer, when I first tasted the cinnamon cereal protein, I was like, no, this ain't it. But I've been craving it lately. You know, I love anything cinnamon. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is one of my favorite cereal. And I eat some oatmeal, some type of maple oatmeal with, I put walnuts in it and I put bananas in it, but I also put a whole bunch of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I don't really know about the pumpkin spice like that. I like the pies, but I really, really do love cinnamon. But see, the only thing, V. Spencer, is that they only got that in a $33 bottle. $33 bottle of person, because I'm almost out of that. Tiffany and Company, what's good? Jamaica Sweet, Dak. Latanya Palmer, what's good? Sweet Soul, Sweet Cherry, what's good? I didn't know that a lot of people will be in here today because it's maple brown sugar oatmeal, my favorite. I only eat. It's love it, but see, it's the only reason why it's the only one that I eat because that's the only kind that got less sugar. Because for me and my body type, I can pretty much eat. What I've learned with my body is I can pretty much eat anything and still be relatively fit. But it's the sugar content for me. If I have a lot of sugar, I can see it in my app. So usually, that's why I told y'all when I usually go out to eat, I don't, unless they got strawberry lemonade, and I don't mean no strawberry lemonade they got out the bottle. I mean, unless they make some fresh strawberry lemonade, I don't want it. I'm drinking water. But I want to take, I like the apple cinnamon kind too. And I love bananas. So I will eat a banana kind too. But yeah, the maple brown sugar is the one I get, and I add put some walnuts in it and throw some bananas in it, and we eat. Now, come on, let's eat. Goddamn, let's eat. Tori, really, what's good? My ex-husband and baby daddy, that's less than most celebs. An ex-husband and a baby daddy. Team twirl away. Right. Gabor, what's good? Happy birthday, bitch. It's 6:30. What's good, Zandil? Brianna Nicole, what's good? Sweet Crock Gabor, I'm at work in the UK, and I'm so glad you're Mariah and sad. Sorry, it's baby. I was thinking out this lot of shit. Thank you, sweetie. What's good? I didn't get it either. Why the hell are people so invested in these shoes? Right. I don't understand. But we seen, I had never seen. Let me be okay. Donnie Lee, what's good? Just here, what's good? Kingsley, what's good? Oh, no, that would be your mother. Hello, I need two of your lives. Okay. Cynthia Christian, what's good? Trust Love Swirl isn't consistent enough for me. She not. Helen Valentine, what's good? Okay. Richie, what's good? What's good protein flavor options? Because I'm about to buy Fruity Pebbles again. Try the cinnamon cereal. Try the cinnamon cereal. What's good, Shanny Shan? Shelves. Cinnamon is good for regulate your blood sugar. Yeah, I go through like a little bitty thing of cinnamon probably in a week and a half. I do the low sugar oatmeal apple flavor. Who sell that? Unapologetically me, because I don't ever see it, because I be looking for the one that got the low sugar in it. The only one I see is the oatmeal brown sugar. Brown sugar, babe. I get high on the love. The sugar content for it's the sugar content for everybody. I don't think it's not for me. I don't think it's for me. For me, Dina, in my head, I feel like it hit me different. Sugar slows me down in the gym. Whenever I'm home, I drink water. I can't, I could tell when I'm going through cardio if I don't know. When I done been ate clean for a couple of days, my cardio session be a breeze. But when I done ate bad, I feel heavy on that treadmill in that running. But you got to do it. No, that would be yours. No, not mine. My mom and I like Cardi B. All her kids got the same daddy. Oh, Jesus. Kenya Moore is talking about Love Island. Oh, my God. Child, the Dunkin' Donuts flavor is pretty good. Is it? Okay. Does it taste? But see, I ain't never ate. I don't think I ever ate. If I ate Dunkin' Donuts before, I think I probably ate Dunkin' Donuts before, but I damn sure don't eat no donut. I think I ate it like a kolache or something. But I'm used to Shipley's. I'm used to Shipley donuts. We on here. What's good, Brianna Nicole? Make quinoa like oatmeal, add cinnamon, maple, high protein. I don't think I ever ate no quinoa before. I never ate asparagus before. I never ate asparagus before. And speaking of asparagus, we're gonna talk about Salt Lake City real quick. But I never ate asparagus before until I moved to LA, and I eat it almost every day. It's a part of my meal plan, but I've never ate it before, and so maybe I could learn what quinoa is. Right, Shipley's are 100 times better than a million, 100 billion, trillion times better than Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Now, before we get started, I regret to inform y'all I will not be reviewing the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm sorry. Please don't get mad at me. Please don't get upset with me. It's just not that girl for me. And I know what it is. It was the Jen Shaw of it all. But what I think it is that it's the cold. It's the coldness. It's too cold. It's in Utah. And ain't nothing wrong with Utah, I don't think. But I just feel like with the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I'm from Texas, right? And so whenever we get snow, on the few occasions that we did get snow, which was probably under 10 times in our life, maybe 5, everything was shut down. So we don't have the proper equipment in Texas when we get snow on the roads, and it's like snowed in. And when I saw the girls coming in, like when I saw the first scene when Angie was going to Mary House, it just looked like everything was snowed in. It wasn't no kids outside. Nobody was dressed up. It's just whack. And so when I see the snow over there, I get triggered. When I see the snow in Salt Lake City, I get triggered. It gets me boring. It gets me snowed in. The girls ain't all that. They had them gay strippers over there. The strippers ain't had nobody. Then nobody go show them. You know what I'm saying? These girls just not it. I'm used to when the strippers come in. The strippers was fat. They didn't have no muscles. They was twerking. You get what I'm saying? Those strippers weren't even there to serve dick. Oh, okay. They wasn't really there to, you know what I'm saying? They was twerking and bending over and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they only had one. What is this? Right? Ain't nobody take no nigga in no bathroom and jack them off. Ain't nobody show nobody no titty or nothing. Nobody want to see these girls. These girls are lame. They whack. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. And then they let Whitney get to the end of the episode because she really was. See, y'all like to pick and choose. This is what I be saying about the Housewives. Y'all be picking and choosing because I feel like Brittany was correct. What's her name? Yeah, Brittany. I feel like Brittany was correct. At least Whitney, you can't talk about nobody's business when your business is messed up. And then y'all let her go back there and cry. I messed up. I messed up. Ella, what does it say? Jack him off, baby. Didn't you hear what Portia went in that room and tell? Portia say, Bolo, what Bolo with? Bolo, I want to see your thing. You remember she said that? Put an 8 in the chair. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Remember, Tanya say, I can't do it, Portia. And Portia say, girl, yes, you can. Yes, we can. Yes, you can do it. You could go in there and touch on Bolo and have fun. Portia say, one of you bitches eating me tonight. Yes, baby. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. And we need a Kenya Moore. We need a Kenya Moore on the show to come back and tell us everything about it, baby. Yes. Those girls on Salt Lake City, they lame. You didn't even know Meredith was there. It's just, I love Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. What's good, Candy? Just wait, these ladies are insane. I'm going to watch it, though, Candy. I'm going to watch it. Now, if it's a good episode, I might come on and talk about it every now and then, but I can't do it. I can't do it. And then Heather over there on Ozempic, and she still got the little fat girl syndrome in her. She do, because she sat up there and said that she feels like Whitney didn't come on the trip. She felt like what's the girl? Lisa didn't come on the trip because she still she got that still she lost the weight, but she still got the fat girl inside because she was like she feels like that she's more cooler than us, and I'm cool on y'all right now. See that she feel like that because she used to be big. She feel like that because she used to be big. Because I would have never thought that. I just would have thought that she didn't want to talk about her money issues. Brittany Bird dragging a relationship with the Osmond dude. I miss my diva Lisa. She was still the main topic. And she, you know, Zandy, you know, Lisa give me liar too, though. Lisa give me liar too. Okay. Now, before we get started on the topics that I really want to talk about, we got an update because I had already talked about this before, and I want to just end it with a bow. Okay. We got to talk about Rashida's son. I want to show y'all what money can do. Let's see what money can do. Where is it at? Hold on. Give me a second. See. Here we go. Here we go again. Oh, Jesus, say it ain't so. Okay, here we go. So we got to talk about Rashida's son. Let me show you what money can do. Money can do. Okay. So I know I'm a little bit late, but I just wanted to dress it up. Okay. We got Rashida's son. Okay. Look at what money can do. It's a update. Kirk Frost and Rashida's son not charged by the police in T Hood's murder. Okay. The case surrounding Kirk Frost and Rashida's son has reached a key turning point, according to TMZ Hip Hop. Police in Gwinnett County believe T Hood's shooting was an act of self-defense. Still, that doesn't mean he's completely free. Prosecutors may still decide to file charges after reviewing the final police report. Just to recap, Tevin Hood, better known as T Hood, was shot and killed back in August during a confrontation with Kirk Frost, the son of loving hip-hop Atlanta stars Kirk and Rashida Frost. The incident went down in Gwinnett County, Georgia. After 2 weeks in investigating, Gwinnett County PD officially closed his case and is sending everyone over to the district attorney's office. From the police perspective, Kyle was acting in self-defense. A spokesperson told the media that Tevin was the aggressor in the confrontation, pulling out a gun before Kyle did. Kyle responded quickly, drawing his weapon and fatally shooting Tevin. Okay.
I don't know. Take what you want from that. That's what he said. All right.
I love the faces.
Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that? Baby, look at what money can do. Baby, when you have money, baby, because let me tell you something. If we ain't got it on camera, how we know it happened? Who was the only person in there? Kayla. And baby, I'm telling you right now, is her name Kayla? Kelsey. Kelsey still won't be allowed in my home if I'm Rashida. She still won't be allowed in my house if I'm Rashida. What was the cameras? Did the camera show us that? Let me tell you, baby, when you got money, you can go get a great lawyer and you can go get you a fixer like Olivia Pope. You can go get you a fixer like Olivia Pope because from what T Hood family said, Kai wasn't even arrested. Kai never was arrested. If Kai was some random nigga like you and me, Kai would have went to jail that night. Kai would have been in jail that night if there was some random nigga like you and me. Let's be real. He never even went to jail. He never went to jail. Remember, they said that him and his family, everybody except for Kelsey, they went to the side of the freeway and met up at the IHOP. Put a 9 in the chat if you remember. He didn't even go to jail that night. They went to the IHOP. The family went to the IHOP. Now, I don't know if Kelsey went or not, but they went to the IHOP and came up with a story and said, we'll talk about it later. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they went to the IHOP. And then Kai, Kai stupid. Kai stupid. Kai stupid. Kai got online with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. Rashida, this boy got a target on his back. You need to take the phone away from him. Okay? He gonna get online with a blunt in his mouth. Is it a blunt if it's zigzag paper? Because this ain't no cigarello. What is it called when it's zigzag? He got a zigzag blunt in his mouth. Talking about, you see what he talking about? Now, because he got a target on his back. Now he done unalive somebody. So I guess he got his stripes, so he hood now, right? And so he gonna write, I done been through so much shit, I need a back rub. Baby, the last time, baby, the last time we saw your back, baby, it was bust wide open, baby. Baby, last time we saw that back, baby, it was blown out, baby. It wasn't no walls, baby. Oh yes. Baby, you was blown out. I forgot he a killer.
You can't do that.
I'm just playing, Ty. You real tight. You real tight. I forgot you was a killer. I forgot you had one up under your belt. Baby, you a killer. No, you tight. You tight. Okay? But I'm just letting y'all know, if I was Rashida, Kelsey wouldn't be invited to my house because Kelsey almost sent Kai to jail. Remember, she was over there talking about, I don't condone this and remember she was doing all of that? Oh yes. She was ready to send him to jail because she wanted to be able to go to the funeral and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter to her if it was justified or not. She was already against Kai. But I really think that Kelsey's slow because I think that Kirk is slow. Because remember, the baby mama, T Hood's baby mama was over there saying, what did T Hood baby mama was saying that after they was at the crime scene, and she said that Kirk had told her that Kelsey was around there getting beat, and they just chose to stay out of it because she wasn't going nowhere. Why is y'all sitting up here talking about what's going on at the crime scene to his people? You sitting up here talking to, I'm not trying to be funny. Can we have real talk? Let's have real talk. If Kai was my brother and I went to the crime scene, anything in T Hood family is the op. Anything in T Hood grandmother could have been out there in the wheelchair, couldn't get up the ramp. I'm not helping her up the ramp. She the op. I gotta come over there and protect my brother. You get what I'm saying? Anything over there is a op. Anything. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't say nothing to me. No good morning, no nothing. It's a op. Sorry. I'm sure not about to be over here telling my whole business. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now let's talk about Cardi B. Listen, y'all. I am. How many songs is on the album? 23 songs. I think from right now, as today stands, I think I like 23 songs on the album. Not 23, 21 songs on the album. 22, 22. No, 21. 21 songs on the album. Two songs that can go is WAP. WAP can go. I never liked the WAP at all. Never liked WAP. So WAP can go, and Bodega Barbie, Bodega Baddie, it's still not hitting me. It's still not giving me what I need. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be able to get into that. But, and it's not because it's Spanish. I grew up with a whole bunch of Mexicans. My mama best friend is Hispanic. And I went to a mostly Hispanic school. So it's not because it's Spanish, it's just not for me. But right now, my favorite songs on the album right now, because it's changed day by day. Number one is Better Than You. Better than you. I'm better than you. That's your friend. Fuck that bitch. Better than her too. Right? So I think I like Better Than You and the song with Tyler. Tyler sound real good on the song. And then of course the song, the Pledge of Principle song. But I think that Better Than You right now is right. Better Than You right now is my favorite. Yeah. Okay. But Cardi B, she spoke on her divorce because everybody been talking about what's going on with her and her divorce. Everybody saying, "Girl, you don't need to have that baby. You don't need to have your baby or whatever. You still married. You still married." And so she spoke on her divorce. And let's hear what she got to say. Okay, here she go. Okay, here we go. Let me see.
The only reason why I'm still married is because somebody wants me to pay for the taxes. Y'all want another tea?
Yes, we want another tea. Taxes. How much is the taxes?
The only way I can get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties. I'm fighting for that. I'm gonna fight for that. This is not no love shit. And like I said, I'm not gonna stop living my life because on a contract, I'm practically still married because somebody wanna hold me hostage if I don't give them millions of dollars to get out of it. So that's what I'm going through in life. However, I'm not gonna live my life. Y'all want me to remarry and stuff, to have another baby and stuff like that? I'm doing things how what makes me happy. The only reason why I'm still married is because somebody wants me to.
Okay, so she said that she hadn't got a divorce because Offset wants one of her properties and he wants her to pay a tax bill of his that's worth millions of dollars. So she's choosing to fight that, right? I understand. But I got to be honest with you. I think that when Cardi B married Offset, I don't think that she fathomed that her career will turn out the way that it did. Okay? And I think that's why she didn't get a prenup. And I think that women need to beware because sometimes y'all don't know what God got in store for y'all, and y'all sitting up there saying, "I ain't signing no prenup. I'm not signing no prenup," because when Cardi B got with Offset was the bigger star. Okay? And she thought she won by marrying him without a prenup. And when Cardi B dropped her album, not only was she one of the top female rappers in the game, she was one of the biggest artists in the game. And not only was she bigger than Offset, she was bigger than the Migos as a whole. Yes, baby. She was bigger than the Migos as a whole. Okay? Now when she divorced him, she expects him to stay loyal and not ask for anything. But when does it ever happen, Cardi? When does it ever happen? I probably would have. Let me see what property, because they said that the new girlfriend stay in the property too. To me, how much is the tax bill? How much is the tax bill? You need to get him out your way. Get him out your way. Didn't he tell you about the bodies he got or something? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He wouldn't have been playing with me like that or whatever. What does he want one of the properties for? Because let you tell her he don't ever keep the kids. He be lying to the kids saying he gonna pick them up and don't ever come pick them up. And he say you a deadbeat mama. I mean, so I don't know. Both of y'all be talking about each other in the press, so I gotta be honest about it. Okay? But what be killing me is that these girls, she said it was millions to Neezy J, at least 500. She said it was millions. He wants her money and her house is not doing it. And I don't blame her. She works hard for it. I'm happy she's fighting him. It was with the Migos, but now it's them top tax bills. She became bigger than the Migos. I would say, bro, he don't have money like that. Ain't no fun when a rapper got the gun nowadays. If she really wanted to get rid of him, she would just pay him off. Right. I wouldn't give him shit. And that's what I'm saying. All these dudes supposed to be living by the street code. He lives in Georgia, in a Georgia house, and Cardi lives in the kids with Jersey. That big old Georgia house out in the acoustic that we saw online that she was so happy to buy. With the black real estate agent in there. That big old Georgia home. What he doing with all that? It didn't even seem like that he really wanted to even go in on that house when we saw, because she was all happy about the house. Remember, Cardi B was showing the house around on Instagram. I remember she was showing that house around on Instagram, and he looked like, man, this is like a lot of house. I wouldn't give a damn now. You're not keeping that player. You're not keeping that player. Oh no, baby. Y'all saying, yeah, oh no. Saying she just needs to pay him. Oh no, baby. Avery, I'm not saying he needs to pay him. Let me tell you something. This is the thing for me is that niggas, everybody be like, oh, we live by the street code. We live by the street code. I'm loyal. So you cheated on this girl time and time again, right? And now she want to divorce you, and you can't even be loyal, or you can't even just divorce me without trying to take my money. Oh, I know, Kay Avery. What's good, Ali? She said, what did it say you was going live at 6 hours when I set my notification an hour ago? Ali, that was me. Claire spoke up. I'm sorry. I had set it for 11. I wanted to set it for, I set it for PM instead of AM is what I did. And that's why it's messed up. I'm sorry. But my thing is, you don't even have the dignity to just divorce me without trying to take what's mine. And you the reason why the marriage broke up. But see, on paper, Cardi B over there being pregnant with another child, the judge probably going to be like, well, you know, what's going on? What's going on? Okay? But she said that he don't ever had a baby. So I'm trying to understand what's going on. I mean, the kids, so what he want the Georgia house for? What he need that big old house for? Girl, never get fucking married. Okay? So then, Richie B, shout out to Richie B, because she sent this to me. You know, my favorite, the only podcast that I listen to every episode, it used to be Jill Scott. Y'all know Jill Scott, J.Ill podcast was the best podcast that I ever heard to me. I love them girls. It was Jill Scott, Asia Grant and Dave. Girl, Asia. She the female singer from Kendrick the Family Soul. And then Laia Sinclair. That was my favorite podcast. But the only podcast that I listen to now, every episode is Higher Learning with Van Latham and Rachel Lindsay. Oprah's podcast, Oprah got a podcast she do every week. But it's really like a book club that she do. I listen to that, not every week, but I listen to it and I catch up when I miss it. Does that make sense? Okay. I listened to Joe Budden podcast when we had a busy hip hop week, and I listened to the read sometime. So I haven't been listening to it lately. I haven't listened to them since Tina Knowles was on there. And so Richie B sent me a clip of Chrissy talking about, well, the people on the read, well, no, it wasn't the people on the read, it was Chrissy. I don't know. And she discussed her disappointment with Cardi B over all lack of self-discipline. Well, it wasn't really Kid Fury. It was really mostly Chrissy. Her lack of self-discipline and her tour preparation in regards to her pregnancy and announcement. And Cardi B ended up responding on Twitter Spaces, right? But for me, y'all, I just don't get it, okay? Cardi claimed that she was having her baby by the end of the year and she will be going on tour in February. Now, with that, I understand. Right? If people don't want to buy tickets for her tour, that's their prerogative. Me personally, I think that Cardi is cutting it close, right? I wouldn't chance it. I won't be going. Crystal, like chicken gristle. Okay, I can't stand Crystal. She was out of line. The reader's so depressing. I don't know the guy has sad energy. I can't. And Blair Evans, I'm not trying to be funny, and I don't want to make fun of nobody mental health, but I don't listen. Baby, I get tired of people trying to tell me they about to take themselves up out of here, and I'm having girl, look, child, look, baby, get the depressing bitch away from me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it, girl. I'm just saying, don't put it on social media, okay? But she was saying listen. I won't be going to the tour. Like Cardi, like the album, I don't think the tour gonna be good. Cardi about to drop a baby and just try to go out there and give us something, you know what I'm saying, and just throw anything together. No. The Beyonce knows literally postponed Coachella for a whole year so she could come and give us a performance for 2 shows. Cardi about to go on a 33 city tour. With 2 months preparation, girl, please. I'm not doing that. I'm not watching it, okay? But however, the thing is, Cardi B got pregnant, and she chose to keep her baby. It's supposed to be her body and her choice. So, to me, from the label, I can see that how the label would think that Cardi B is a little bit reckless, right? Because she was pregnant when she released her first album. But if we being all the way real, and we gotta be real, it doesn't seem like Cardi B has missed a beat. Cardi B has had the best album rollout that we have seen in the last 10 years. And that's just the truth. Put a 3 in the chat if you feel me. We have Cardi B pregnant right now has had the best album rollout that we have seen within the last 10 years. Doja is dropping at the end of this week, and we haven't seen her. Young Thug is dropping at the end of this week. We haven't seen him. YFN and Lucci is dropping at the end of this week. I believe we haven't seen him. Sabrina dropped at the beginning of the month. If you sneezed, you would have missed her. I saw her, but if you sneezed, you would have missed her. Okay? Cardi B has had the best album rollout that we have seen within the last 10 years. Cardi B is everywhere, and she pregnant. Okay? Now, she going through a divorce. The nigga that she married to is trying to hold up the divorce. We all know the nigga cheated, right? This is her 4th baby. So are y'all trying to say that it would be better if she was pregnant by Offset? I'm trying to understand. Are we trying to say that it would be better if Cardi B was pregnant by Offset? And then y'all try to say, well, it's because Blossom is one. As if we didn't go to school with people who was 1 year apart than their siblings. Like most people have a sibling that's 1 year or 1 grade older than them. To act like that we ain't never seen nobody have a baby right after another baby is crazy to me. Like, I'm trying to understand what's going on. I'm trying to understand what was going on. Okay? So she moved on from the nigga, got pregnant. Do I think that she did it on purpose? I don't know. I don't think so. I will hope not, right? But she ended up getting pregnant, and she chose to be responsible and keep her baby. It was her choice. It's her body and her choice. And y'all are upset and dragging her. I feel like that if we're going to say that it's Cardi B's body and it's her choice, it stops there. She chose to keep her baby. That's the end of it. And my question is, what did y'all want her to do, to get an abortion? She's pregnant. She's being responsible. She's keeping her baby. She chose to keep her baby. To say anything else is you saying that you want her to get an abortion. But I don't think that y'all realize that y'all are saying, oh, she should get an abortion. This is her 4th baby by the 2nd man. Her first 3 kids is by her husband. She has 1 other baby, is getting ready to have 1 other baby by somebody else. For Chrissy to say that she just keeping shit that niggas be dropping off in her is a stretch. For Chrissy to say that, you just keeping everything that niggas dropping off in you That's the stretch. This is only her second baby daddy. This is only her second baby daddy. Again, what did y'all want her to do to get an abortion? She's stepping up to the plate. I'm gonna be responsible. Just because y'all chose to lay on the table and get these babies sucked up out of y'all, don't mean that she got to. And then I don't think that you can compare her to Nick Cannon at all. I don't think that you can compare it to me. I think comparing her to Nick Cannon and all to me, I think that that's out of line. Okay? To me, I just feel like that. I don't think that any woman should be judged for wanting to keep their baby. I don't think that any woman should be judged for wanting to keep their baby, in my opinion. Now, if you got a sorry ass sister, and you know what I'm saying, you feeding her kids, or you know what I'm saying, you picking up the kids, you feeding the kids 4 times a week, 3 times a week, even 2 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to be like, well, girl, you sure? You get what I'm saying? Unless it's directly affecting you. But Chrissy don't know Cardi B like that to be, you know what I'm saying? All because you want her to have a good tour? All because you want her to have a good tour? You don't know what type of mother this woman is. Baby, I done got some friends. I done had some friends that ain't got no business having no more kids. So once they tell me that, they be like, I'm pregnant. I be like, oh, you keeping it? And they be like, yeah, this is the only thing I do.
God, I'm sorry, Jay. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Just gotta freeze up on that shit, Aisha.
I cry with him for a little bit and I hug him. It's gonna be okay. Shit, I ain't gotta do nothing with the baby. I'll pick up the baby every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But baby, who am I? Who am I? And if you tell me that you want to have the baby, if you tell me that you're gonna want to, like, what do y'all want me to do? Like, who am I? I just feel like that I don't know. If it was a sibling, I could understand. But to just be saying this about it's crazy. It's crazy. I could see if Cardi B was on her 8th or 9th baby. This is her 4th baby. And I'm not saying that 4 ain't a lie. Right? My auntie, she only got 1 baby. Anything over 1 is all them kids. You get what I'm saying? And so I'm not even just saying that everybody should be having babies outside their marriage. I'm not saying that neither. But ain't nobody that done had an abortion before. Ain't nobody that had an abortion before gonna come and tell me nothing about no baby. And ain't nobody that ain't never gave birth gonna tell me nothing about no baby if I'm Cardi B. And I just feel like as a responsible adult, she probably lacked with putting on the condom. And she said, okay, I messed up. Or I don't know how she feel about getting pregnant or if she wanted to get pregnant or not. But I feel like she stepped up to the plate. I'm going to keep my baby. I'm going to keep my baby. And I'm done. What's good, June Jones? What's good, me, Chrissy Amore? Next day air, what's good? Chrissy was only dragging that man that's not laying up with that sloppy body. One more and she'll have a basketball team. Ooh. Crystal was out of line. I ain't never heard y'all yell at Kiki Y before. I heard him yell at Kiki Y before. God damn. Did Crystal get fired? No, baby. Elizabeth Hill, what's she gonna get fired for? From my understanding, it's not her keeping the baby that's the problem. It's not her keeping the baby, good boy, that's the problem. But she retired her mother so her mother can't come over there and keep the kids. She retired her mother, but like Cardi B said, she be with her kids all the time. She gotta work. But she said that she be with her kids all the time, but she ain't working. Okay? She being responsible. Chrissy can't get fired from her own shit. That's what I'm saying. Unless I don't really know them. I don't really know them like that. They was already established when I first started listening to the read. And so I would think that they own their own stuff though. Being responsible. It's not really what she said, but how she said it. You would have thought Cardi took stuff from her. So it's the nigga she had the baby with. I mean, but I understand that, Cassandra, but it's still, this is the man that I got pregnant from. This is the man that I got pregnant from, and I'm choosing to keep my baby. Maybe you should have said I shouldn't have been having sex with him in the first place. I understand that, but I got pregnant. I got pregnant by him. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I had to drop off my kids and work a 9 to 5. Right? I never heard of Crystal before. She needs to start taking prep if she's staying with the community cycle stuff. Now, baby, she do. She need. What's good, Todd? Okay. But yeah, I just feel like that we could be a little bit more supportive. Okay. Now let's get on over here to Carisha, Young Miami. Child, I never thought I'd see today. Never thought I'd see today. I like the rebut and apology is owed to Cardi B. Me, Sherry, Moore, she not gonna apologize. Let me tell you something, me, Cherie, and I hope y'all don't get mad at me, but I gotta say it. She's not gonna call it. She's not gonna. I don't think that Miss Sherry Moore, Cardi responded and was basically saying she didn't say that. Cardi responded on Spaces and basically said, "I see my daughters every day. I see my kids every day. My kids love me. My kids go to sleep. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I ain't no good mama. I'm a good mama. My kids love them." You know what I'm saying? She didn't say Chrissy's name. She was saying stuff about it. I don't think that Chrissy feels like that she has to apologize to Cardi because she don't feel like Cardi is a black woman. I don't think that she feel. I don't think that she feel like that she have to. I don't think that she feel like that she have to apologize to her because what I seen to Chrissy, she almost seemed like she was standing on business. And me and Hennessy would have been waiting for her at the door. You're not gonna apologize. You're gonna come on and you're gonna basically double down on it. Bitch, you don't know me. You don't know me. You might be a bull dyke, but you ain't Queen Latifah. Girl. She felt like that she was gonna throw. Yeah, that was rude. I thought that was rude. I thought that what Chrissy was saying was rude. I thought that what she said was rude. I thought that what Chrissy said was very rude. It should have hurt her feelings because she moved crazy. She's too rich to be out here having fun, all crazy. Just because she has money. See, Crystal got hands too. She probably do. She don't, and she better not that way. Cardi disrespect black women. Oh, Crystal is a decade older than Cardi. Okay, I don't really know nothing about her. What's good, Simply Sakina? I don't know why people don't think that Cardi B is black. I don't know why people don't think that Cardi B is black. Her name is Crystal, not Chrissy. Okay, I don't know. Crystal. Okay. How we can tell people how to have fun? I saw the response and Crystal brushed it off, talking about her degree. Girl, but you ain't never seen, I ain't never laid on your couch. I ain't never laid on your couch. Because I like Kid Fury. But the way that I would have dragged him into it, baby. What Cardi B say? If you with that bitch when I come get her, you gonna die too. You know what I'm saying? You should have been being a therapist to the person that was over there laying there, that you over there sitting on your podcast with, and been giving him some life lessons, and been trying to, be a therapist to him and help him with whatever he was going through. I ain't never come laid on your couch. You ain't never met me before. I'm sorry. That's who you need to be talking to, baby. I ain't around here, threatening myself. I'm just saying. That's the one that needs the help, baby. That's the one that needs the help. Crystal was just addressing folks who Cardi B is black. Well, Greasy Gristlebone. Listen, y'all confusing me. Kid Fury stay quiet. He didn't agree. I don't think. Yeah, he didn't agree. But like Cardi B say, and Dad, if you with that bitch when I come get her, you gonna die too. That's the affirmation right there, baby. Right? That's the affirmation. You got to watch who you with. You got to watch the company that you keep. Okay? Now, Carisha. Oh, Riri. Oh, Carisha. So, it says, Young Miami writes a character statement for Diddy ahead of his sentencing judge. That's a good man. She told the judge, baby, that's a good man. That's a good Carisha. That's a good man.
What?
The judge was in there hearing testimony from what was going on. The judge was in there. Tyler, girl, you. Solid girl, you is the best girl. I love it. The girl said, y'all throw black on anything. Okay. So it says the Shade Room has obtained a copy of the character statement Young Miami wrote in Diddy's favor to the judge ahead of sentencing. You know he gets sentenced in 10 days. In the letter, she highlights moments she shared with Diddy, such as their Met Gala appearance and feeding the homeless on Thanksgiving. She mentions the various ways Diddy's helped her grow professionally and personally. Okay, let's listen to what it says. Okay. Honorable Judge Aaron Subramanian, United States District Judge, Southern District of New York, New York, New York, United States versus Combs. Dear Your Honor, my name is Carisha Brownlee. I'm a mother, daughter, sister, and a hip hop artist who has spent many years in the public eye. Not that many. I want to be clear that I cannot speak on or defend anything that may have happened before I met Sean Combs. I do not condone any wrongdoing. I can only speak from my personal experience and the man that I've come to know over the past 4 years. She wrote that for y'all. She wrote that for y'all. Young Miami wrote that for y'all. She wrote that there just in case y'all was going to get hold to this part. She wrote that for y'all so y'all can say, girl, you know what I'm saying? She wrote that for y'all. She put that in there for y'all. For 3 of those years, I was in a public relationship with Sean. And during that time, I witnessed and came to know a different person than the one that he often portrayed. Behind the scenes, he was loving, genuine, supportive, and always encouraging. Yeah, he was encouraging. You said that you told, see, that's what I'm saying, baby. You told Gina that she was an eater and that you could make Diddy tell her to make you an eater or get on your knees and eat you. Yeah, he was real encouraging. Let me read it. He was loving, genuine, supportive, and always encouraging. He motivated me, believed in me, and helped me grow both personally and professionally. I am writing this letter because I help you grow professionally. Help you grow professionally. JT done came out with a mixtape or a EP, and you ain't came out with nothing. Nothing. Shit. Since Diddy been in jail, Saucy Santana came out with more songs than you. You ain't even been featured on no. Okay. I'm writing this letter because I believe it's important for the court to show the side of Sean that isn't always seen or spoken about. The man who poured into others, who gave opportunities, who led by example, who loved deeply. He helped shape me both professionally and personally. He believed in me, pushed me to grow, and taught me how to be a better businesswoman. He helped me find balance between chasing my dreams and being present for my family because that's what he did. No matter how busy he was, he never missed holidays or special moments with his family. One of my most meaningful memories was when he took me to my first Met Gala. It wasn't just about the event, it was about what it represented. Sean has always made it a priority to open doors for Black people, to make sure we are seen, heard, and valued in spaces that we historically been excluded from. That night reminded me of where we belong in that night reminded me that we belong in every room, at every table, and in every conversation. He constantly encourages me and so many others to dream big, walk in confidence, and never shrink who we are to make others comfortable. He also gave me a voice by providing me with a platform on his network to speak for the culture and connect with people in a way that was real and authentic. You mean telling people that you like for him to piss in your pussy? You told Trina in an episode of Carisha Please that you like golden showers. And she didn't even judge you. She didn't even judge you. She said, you like that? You was like, yeah, I like for a nigga to pee in my pussy. That's what she said. That's what she said. Okay? That opportunity changed the direction of my career and showed me the impact one person can have when they choose to uplift others. Girl, what did you uplift? Beyond all of that, I've seen him give back to his community over and over again. In 2022, we fed the homeless together on Thanksgiving, but that was just one example. There were so many moments where he gave quietly, privately, without cameras because his heart genuinely wanted to help. Tell us about it, baby. Tell us about it, baby. Tell us about one of those times where he gave privately, quietly, without cameras. Because what we saw quietly and privately that he thought without cameras was him running down the highway in a towel, grabbing up on Cassie and throwing her to the ground and kicking her and throwing vases and shit at her. Elizabeth Hill said, what's wrong with a golden shower every now and then? Ain't nothing wrong with a golden shower every now and then. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. Y'all can go to Dubai and do everything that y'all want to do. It's just not for me. I just wasn't raised like that. Okay? I also witnessed him doing real inner work. He made the choice to check himself into anger management, start therapy, and commit to physical healing through therapy. What was he doing in anger management and physical therapy if when you met him, he was already changed? That takes strength, humility, and self-awareness. He didn't do it for a show. This is not about a show. He did it because he wanted to grow and become a better person. In my personal experience, Sean is not a danger or a threat to the community. He is a man of God, someone who uplifts, supports, and inspires others around him to be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. But more than anything, he's a father, and his kids are the ones who look up to him the most. Baby, y'all not about to throw these kids in my face every time y'all look. They need him. His presence, love, and guidance matter deeply in their lives. I truly believe that he belongs at home with his family, the people who mean the most to him and who continue to be his greatest source of purpose and strength. Judge, that's a good man. Thank you, Carisha Brownlee. Carisha, girl. Girl, ain't no way I would have wrote no letter for this nigga. Ain't no way. Okay, so this is me, and this is how I feel. Me personally, okay? If we not supposed to show up on nobody paperwork, that's what y'all believe. That's the hood, that's the street code, right? Your name, that's what Young Thug them say, right? Man, watch out. You're not supposed to show up on nobody paperwork. Your name ain't supposed to be on nobody paperwork, black and white, right? So if we're not gonna be on nobody paperwork, we're not gonna be on nobody paperwork. You're not gonna have me coming in here speaking on your good character, talking about that's a good man. And me personally, I'm not standing on no stand in defense of nobody but my husband. I'm not standing on the stand trying to defend nobody and speaking because this everything she wrote in this letter is a lie. I ain't doing that for nobody but my husband. Y'all doing this for dudes who ain't even your husband. And this is the crazy part about it that you would go and do this, Carisha, because I remember when academics was calling you all kind of cum guzzling whores for Diddy. You was a side chick. Remember that? Remember that? Put a 4 in the chat if you remember. Academic was dragging Carisha Brownlee, Young Miami through the mud. You was a side bitch. You was a cum guzzling whore. You was doing freak off. She was doing everything. Remember that? And baby, it took Diddy forever and a day to come and speak out against you. You was out him fighting him yourself, baby. He was dragging you so bad, Saucy Santana had to come out there and try to defend you. And Diddy would not defend you. And then it took him forever and a day to come and defend you. Remember Saucy Santana went live and said, come on, let's go over there to the field. And he pointed his finger. And he had show his French manicure and said, come on, let's go to the field. And Academics came back on live and he was crying. Yes. Saucy came to her defense, not JT though. Aaron, what I'm gonna go? What was JT gonna come to his defense for? To her defense for? Diddy came to her defense. Baby, it was almost over with. He didn't come out and defend her. He didn't come out and defend you. He should have been like, nah, leave that alone, shorty. Academics should have never been coming at you in the first place. But Diddy didn't come and defend you. He came and defended you at the last hour, and he didn't even really claim you. He still didn't say that you was his main girlfriend. You still was one of the whores. Okay? If I'm the judge, I would have called Carisha into my chambers and I would have told Carisha,
I have no interest in this bull, and I mean it. Do not come to me with it.
do not come to me with it. He's a good man. Do not come to me with it. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Girl, my whole thing is I wouldn't even have, first of all, Carisha, you trying to write a character statement in amongst the sentencing, right? But girl, there are people that actually took the stand. You have no value in this trial. You wrote this for nothing. The Cassie done already wrote and said that he needs to be in jail. The stylist that he was beating on with Cassie done said that he needs to be in jail. So you didn't even take the stand. So why would you even write a character statement about him? You didn't even take the stand, baby. You didn't even take the stand, mama. Girl, you gotta be stupid. Well, we know you stupid. Your word don't have any value here. Your word don't have any value here. And your name was brought up in the trial by Jane Doe, Daphne Joy. Your name was brought up in the trial already, mama. You just, girl, I would have never did this for no, girl. Because a nigga done gave you a little podcast. Girl, Carisha, please. Okay? You, girl, weak as tissue. Weak as wet tissue. Okay? Now we gotta go. This is about to hurt me, but I gotta do it. We gotta talk about Kenya more. We gotta talk about Kimora. Okay? Now, y'all know I am Team Twirl. I am Team Twirl. I am a part of Team Twirl. I was a part of Team Twirl. Kenya blocked me and I was still out here repping Team Twirl. Kenya blocked me season 9. Somebody on her team had said, look, I'm like, why did she block me? And they was like, her finger must have slipped. You must have said something. I was like, I ain't never said nothing bad about Kenya. And they was like, well, her finger must have slipped or something. She still didn't even reinstate me, girl. But you thought I wasn't gonna beg to. I never begged her to follow me. I mean, I never begged her to unblock me either. I was just like, girl, why she unfollow me for? Okay. But remember, y'all, Kenya was fired. She went everywhere. She lied, said she went fired. Kenya was fired. Okay. Now, when Kenya initially started her YouTube channel, remember she said that it was gonna be called like Confessions, right? Confessions of a I guess it's gonna be confession. It was supposed to be the confessionals. It would have been real cute, and I thought that she was gonna do it like the Lost Confessionals, right? I thought it was gonna be cute, but it was late. It was late. Kenya knew she was fired. Kenya was running around here trying to save face, right? She knew she was fired. She knew that she didn't shoot any confessionals. So what her and her team should have did was she should have played nice with Cynthia, right? And you know they say that the Housewives get the episodes 3 days before we see them, right? She should have played nice with Cynthia. Cynthia, what's good, Melisha? She could have played nice with Cynthia. Cynthia could have gave her the copy of what we was gonna see on the show. Kenya could have recorded the confessionals. She could have shot it, and she could have had someone edit it real quick. And she could have had it released the night that the show aired, right after the episode, or she could have had it released on Monday morning. That's what I would have did if we was gonna do something confessional. We would have did it for 5 weeks for the 5 episodes that she did, right? She only did 1 episode of the confessional, and it was late. It was supposed to be done that Thursday. She still needed the people edited. It was late. It was late. I'm just being honest with you. It was late. Okay. Then it turned into something that she was doing was like she was talking about Hot Topics. And that the problem was that was late. The topics was like a month old. The topics was stale. And it almost felt like she was brown nosed. She wasn't being honest about what was going on with the topics. You know what I'm saying? She was brown nosing, and I'm like, girl, what is you doing, girl?
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
What you doing? This ain't it. This ain't it. Okay? Then she went live saying that she was gonna sell her reunion gowns, right? Then she tried to show us, she tried to sneak in there that she was back with Mark. Y'all remember that? She tried to sneak in there. She was praying nice with Mark. Oh, trust me, your new Abby picture is beautiful. Work out. She tried to play back. She tried to sneak that she was back in with Mark. She didn't tell us that she was back with Mark, but she had Mark. She could have edited Mark out of it, but she wanted us to see that she was back with Mark. See, listen, I know how the girls. Gabor, you dogging Kenya out too. I'm not dogging her out. I'm telling the truth about it, Anna. There's a difference. There's a difference. Okay. Then I told y'all, Kenya went live one day. Kenya went live one Saturday afternoon. And I seen Kenya. I'm Team Twirl all day, but I got to be honest about what I see. I got to be honest what I see. I got to be honest about it.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it.
I got to be honest about it. Kenya went live and she insinuated. Well, she didn't insinuate. She told us that a singer from Love and Hip Hop was joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And everybody knew it was K. Michelle. And I seen the play that Kenya was making. I seen the play that Kenya was making. Okay? Kenya thought that she was going to cause a ruckus and backlash, and she thought that Bravo was going to realize that they made a mistake and ask her back and not bring K. Michelle. That's what I think that she was trying to do. Because we know that the girls on Bravo think that they better than the Love and Hip Hop girls. They look at the Love and Hip Hop girls like they ghetto. They look at the Love and Hip Hop girls like they ghetto. Remember this? And this is my fave, but she said it. This is one of my faves, but she told the truth. Look at this.
Y'all,
It's elementary.
that ghetto gotta go.
Yeah.
This is
And
not
you're supposed to be all
married to
educated.
hip hop. She needs to go. We're better than this.
This is not Married to Hip Hop, aka this is not Loving Atlanta Hip Hop. It's ghetto, and I guarantee you, the first argument that we gonna see with K. Michelle, they gonna tell her,
Don't get ghetto.
"Don't get ghetto, don't get ghetto." Even when Giselle and Robin had the conversation with K. Michelle came on kind of strong, and I was thinking almost telling K. Michelle,
Don't get ghetto.
"Don't get ghetto." That's Michelle you talking to, baby. I mean, that's Giselle you talking to, baby. That's the Queen G. That's Queen G, baby. Don't get ghetto. Don't get ghetto. But they looked at, the girls on Love. The girls. Remember they said. Remember Kenya was on Wendy Williams, and Kenya. Wendy asked Kenya she wasn't on there. She called in, I believe. Kenya called in, and Wendy asked Kenya, was Jocelyn joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta? And Kenya said, we not that type of show. So Kenya was gagged that K. Michelle was joining the show, and she wasn't asked to be back on the show. And so she wanted to put it out there, but she didn't Kenya didn't have enough puss to go ahead and say, K. Michelle joining the show. She wanted to insinuate it. You get what I'm saying? Stand up in it. She didn't have enough puss to say, K. Michelle joining the show, and I'm tight about it. She just wanted to insinuate it, okay? So then she get on her show, and she released a video sometime this week, late in the wee hours of the night. And she said that she was doing Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. More Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. Saying that Angela had unfollowed K. Michelle. Right? And what she would have done. And what she wouldn't have done. But you don't hold a peach no more, mama. So nobody really cares what you would have done. You did revenge porn. So nobody really cares what you would have done. Now it's Angela's turn to hold her peach and do what she would have done. Like at this point, we don't need you telling us what's going on the show no more. Okay? But that wasn't what took me. what took me is fair use, fair use. She made an off-putting joke about Karen being in jail. And this is what she said. And it's so sad because she actually thought she ate, and I feel so bad for her. She actually thought she ate. Let's listen to what she said.
Unless in jail she was running the girls. You know what I'm saying? But Karen, this is what I need to know. Can I get that exclusive? Because I'm your girl, Karen. You know, I've always said you were a great fit for Real Housewives of Potomac, and I mean that. I've always shown you love, and I'm your girl. So bottom line, when you went to your jail cell at night, was it bunks that were side by side, or were they double bunks, like top and bottom? Because Karen, I need to know, are you a top or a bottom? What? I'm not trying to be shady. I just want to know, are you a top or a bottom, Karen? You can tell your girl. Wink, wink. I know you lived through the 70s, girl. I know you lived through the 70s. I know you had a wild lifestyle. Top and bottom. Just let the people know. Okay. Now, unless in jail.
She's out of line. When do you tell your wife she's out of line?
She's out of line. She's out of line. When do you tell your wife, when do you tell your fave she's out of line? She's out of line. She was out of line. And she got dragged on line. And she, the crazy part about it is she thought she ate. The crazy part about it, she thought she ate. You could tell she ate by the dramatic tone that she played in the background, like it was a bomb drop. Like, oh, like you, girl, you didn't eat. You didn't eat. It wasn't funny. I don't think it was warranted, honestly and truthfully. To me, I feel like it's a whole new low. It's a whole new low. And I think that Kenya don't know what she's doing, but you gotta let it go, baby. You're not on the show no more. We don't want to hear you covering Bravo stuff no more, right? And I said this before. There is a difference between people like YouTubers getting online and saying stuff about the cast members and people on the show and people on the show doing it, right? There is a difference between Funky Dineva. Shout out to the dog. Oh, and the dog, baby, the studio that the dog built over there, baby, flawless. Give it up, baby.
Come on, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
The studio that Mama got over there is flawless, baby. He got that studio, baby. The studio is the shit. You did that, Mama. You did that over, baby. Yes, give it up because the studio is 10 out of 10. The studio is 10 out of 10. Baby, you did that. You paid good money for that. That's the best studio that I done seen on YouTube. That's the best studio I done. Shit, that shit look better than Sherry Shepherd shit, to tell you the truth. Okay? But what I'm saying is there is a difference between, and I'm gonna use Funky Dineva, but there is a difference between Funky Dineva going on YouTube and asking how did Sheree pay for her chandeliers, and how did Candy pay for, and Candy going online and saying how did Sheree pay for the chandeliers, right? Right? Because what was Candy on? Candy Cody Nights when she said that? No, Candy was on, what was it? Speak on it. That was, you know, it was tacky. And it would have been the different backlash. Coming from Funky Dineva is shade. Coming from Candy, it can be perceived as hate. And not hate where Candy is hating because she can't afford the chandeliers. She could be hating for another reason because, you know, Candy got her body done 4 times and she was still fat. Remember Sheree told her, girl, you got your body done 5 times and you talking about my nose, girl, but you don't went and let the doctor cut you open 5 times and you still fat. But when you know a person, all I'm saying is when you know a person personally and you work with a person, it comes off as different from a person who don't really know this person who you're talking about, right? And I think that the joke that Kenya was making, it could have even been perceived as, it would have been even perceived different if Giselle had said it, because Giselle has a report with Karen, right? She's actually on the show with Karen. But coming from Kenya, it just came off mean-spirited, and it came off as hate. And she got a lot of backlash. Yeah, it's being bitter. Squats, not shots, big face, little face, biscuits and bullets. Remember, she got up, V. Spencer, she got up and she told Candy, let me get up so you can see this. Let me get up so you can see me. And she told the bitch, you could never. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. And the people online, people that I know that I used to be going to war with. I mean, we was repping Team Twirl on Twitter together, got online and was dragging Kenya, her fans. Okay, it says, oh, shout out to Mr. Housewives. He said, oh, Kenya Moore, who have you become, baby? From Miss USA to Bravo blogger. Okay, since her termination from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya has turned to YouTube as her new hustle. On her channel, Life Twirl Zone, she dishes behind the scenes tea from the current season of Real House of Atlanta, which is now filming. Before cameras even rolled, she spilled that K. Michelle and Pinky Cole were joining the cast, a major leak that threw up fans at the time, but as her show continues, it's clear that her main content is exposing production secrets. Now, if it's cool coming from a regular blogger like me, cool, but coming from someone who was just fired from the show, it's giving weird. It feels like RHOA is the only thing that she has to cling on to for relevancy and money. She's acting like the franchise is her entire identity, which sadly may be true, but surely she has more to offer than a recycled Bravo tee. Well, she did have more to offer. Remember, she went and wrote that book and made it seem like that Brooklyn wrote it and plastered Brooklyn name on it. It made it seem like Brooklyn wrote the book. And went over there to Tamron Hall, and we wrote the book. We made a book. She's an author. Girl, you wrote that book and you threw Brooklyn name on it. Mommy and me. And I'm Brooklyn. I know Brooklyn. Let's be real. Brooklyn probably saying, baby, I wish this bitch would give me my own. I'm tired of dressing like, I'm tired of playing twinsies all the time. God damn, let me breathe. Back up off of me, right? Brooklyn said, baby, I'm tired of being twinsies all the time. Because you and your mother couldn't do it. No shade, I'm just saying, girl. All the stuff that you know what I'm saying? Do I gotta do all of the stuff that you want to do with your mama? Just because you don't went and had me? Let's be real. It's almost sick. It's almost sick. Every time we see them, they dress like twins. It'll be cute 1 or 2 times, girl. Can I have my own identity? Back up off of me. Okay? So let's see what Team Twirl was over here saying about it.
Meanwhile, over
Okay. They say a housewife turned blogger is crazy work for Kenya Summer Moore. That's okay for Crystal and Teddy, but Kenya, now it's not okay for Crystal. It's not okay for Crystal. Okay? It's not even her doing content about the show she's been fired from. It's the manufactured persona. Nothing about the way she speaks here is natural. It's like she's trying to cosplay as Wendy Williams or something. One of the most embarrassing housewives moment in recent history. Now, what we're not gonna give her is Wendy. She could never be Wendy. And I don't think that she was trying to give Wendy. I think that she thought that she was eating. She had a little confidence. I think that she thought that she was eating and she wasn't eating. But she could never give Wendy. She could never give Wendy. Nobody can give Wendy. Okay? I feel like it's tacky blogging about a show that you were kicked off of. And she can't even show up to BravoCon. Okay? Public humiliation ritual. Oh, Kenya. Why are you hating from outside the club? You can't even get in. She has to figure out how to move on. This isn't entertaining. We have enough content creators covering the show. She needs to find another lane. It's like she's stuck. Using the salon you blew your daughter's college fund on as a glorified YouTube studio to talk about the show you were fired from is actually crazy. Now, Johnny John, you ate that. My God. My God. Girl, you got fired a year ago. In the words of Summer Walker, we should be good by now. We should be good. We should be good by now. Okay? Her obsession with the show is what will keep her out of it. Girl. Okay. This is a bad breakup. They just can't let it go. They claim to be so successful, they can't walk away from a reality show. They act like it's all they have. This is all she got. The last time we seen Kenya, she was in Wait to Exhale. She was in Deliver Us from Evil, but Kenya, I'm not trying to be funny, Kenya really wasn't nothing before she joined the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm just being real, baby. I mean, she had one Miss USA in 1992. How was Kenya not embarrassed at this point? She's keeping up with the show more than the ladies on the show. We should be good by now. Angel say, girl, Kenya Moore, I cut off the whole Real Housewives franchise since your departure. Until you come back, I'm paying the dust like Target, Hulu, and Disney. Baby, the girls claim that they doing that, baby, but they ain't doing nothing. They ain't, baby. We had people come up here and told us they wasn't watching the show no more because Kenya wasn't on the show no more, and then get up here and hit the link and tell us about the episode and say, well, I didn't watch it, I just saw clips. Child bye. I feel so embarrassed for this Kenya. It's sad how the mighty have fallen. Oh, Kenya. Kenya being the sideline hoe is crazy. You were fired. Move on. Maybe get a real job. Gosh, I would never speak about a job that fired me and the people coming in and out of there. I don't like this coming from my queen. Pay them dust, Kenya. Act like you don't know these people anymore. Kenya looks amazing, but she needs to use her platform to promote her salon and her hair products instead of talking about RHOAT. To be honest, I would never speak about the job that fired me and the people coming in and out of there. I don't like this for Kenya. Pay them dust. Act like you don't know them. Give a shit. She needs a job or a hobby. Like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. Oh, Kenya. Oh, Kenya. Girl, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? And Kenya, and I don't think that you, and the one thing I know about Karen will get you up off of her. Karen will get you up off of her. Where's her agent? She ain't got no agent. Kenya ain't got no agent. It was a wrong joke. It was mean-spirited. It was nasty. It was nasty. Now, where's she going to do YouTube at? She lost the salon and never owned. She never owned. She was renting, have not paid the rent in almost a year. The LLC has been dissolved, as well as Kenya Moore Hair Care. I thought that the Kenya Moore Hair Care was in CVS and at Sally Beauty Supply. Where is her agent now? Kenya versus Karen is something I like to see. Cameras will be filming Karen. Kenya has an iPhone filming her. And another thing, too, she talking about that she wanted to interview Karen. Baby, Karen, I'm sure Karen will be sitting down with Andy. I'm sure Karen will be sitting down with Andy talking about her prison stint. Shit, she might be sitting down with Andy on a premiere episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. She may be sitting down with Andy. And when Karen goes sit down with Andy, baby, it's not going to be nobody sitting next to her when I'm talking about my prison stint. What I did in jail. And then it's a top bump or bottom. But Kenya, are you serious? After the girl got out of jail? She lost the salon, no different than all the things Karen has said. Has Karen ever came for the booty that was made in Mexico? Kenya needs to hit up Claudia Jordan and see if she can hang with her. Now that'll be good. Her and Claudia can be over there with Carlos King, but they mean they're gonna get rid of Dustin. Because what they, and I like Dustin, but if Carlos could be in the middle between two bad bitches, he's gonna get rid of Dustin. He'll get rid of Dustin, and he'll be in the middle. He's gonna think he the Beyonce. Now they've been took out that store when the season. No, they don't been. Oh, it's not over there. It has not been in Sally's for almost a year, so it wasn't having people hair grow. Kenya Moore Hair Care is still in Sally Beauty. They moved her products from the bottom shelf in Sally's. Oh my God, it was at the bottom shelf. My God. What about the book? Didn't the book sell out? Did y'all buy the book? They stopped selling King's Hair. Oh my God. Brooklyn is in court fighting for her emancipation. Not filmed by an iPhone. Karen will be on the Today Show, not the Twirl blog. She's not going to be over there with no girl. Karen isn't thinking about Kenya. Baby, she probably gonna call Giselle over there drunk and say, "Did you see what the bitch said about me?" Water in those hair bottles. I went in there on Saturday and saw for myself. It's in Sally's in Florida. It's just on the bottom shelf. Okay, I went. Okay. We got boots on the ground in Florida. They say it's in there on the bottom shelf. Is the bottom shelf bad? Let me know. Let me know. Is bottom shelf bad? I don't do nothing but put coconut. I don't do nothing but put coconut oil in my hair, and I be waved up. So I don't know. My mom would say Kenya tore her drawers and her natural behind is yes, it's been gone from my Sally's. They said they not getting it back up in there. Oh my. Bottled water does not grow your hair. Can you know she still watched the show? Yeah, she watched the show. Yes, the bottom shelf is bad. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, Giselle is my girl. I went into the Target on La Brea, on Santa Monica and La Brea. I will not lie to you. I promise to God, and I put this on my life. I saw, what was the name of the stuff that Giselle had? Every Hue Beauty. I saw that on the floor. It wasn't even on the bottom shelf. It was on the floor, baby. And I promise to God, it was on the floor. And I'm not talking about a floor with display. I'm talking about it was just laying on the floor. It was just laying on the floor. I say, wow. Bottom shelf mean it's on its way out? Wow. So it was on the bottom shelf like Kyle was, and I forgot he a killer. Let me be quiet. Trader Joe's coconut oil is my favorite for my hair. Yeah, they do. I like the Trader Joe's one. But I put the Trader Joe's all over my body. It was on the floor, dead top. I promise to God, I wouldn't lie to you. Yes, every hue was on the floor at Target. I saw it too. It was on the floor. It was on the floor. It was on the floor. Every hue, that product should be expired by now. No, this is in like 2021, 2022. It's unpackaged, blocking the bathroom. I just went to online CVS and Sally's still holding her products. Okay, Falana. Yes, yes. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let me see before we go. What else did I see? Because that's all I was going to talk about. Let me see. We should be good by now. We should be good. We should be good by now. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, I think that Kenya was out of line. She was mean and hateful. My Dollar Tree sells both Kenny's hair products and Every Hue. Wow. Keep up. He's been telling the Every Hue story for years, right? Who said Every Who? Karen said that Every Who. It's on a package, blocking the bathroom. Yes, Kenya should be an agent to help her. That's been her problem. She wants nobody to help her. Team Swirl, damn it. Julian Reeves, you know we are, but what we, Julian, baby, that's a sinking ship. That's a sinking ship. Kenya should get an agent to help her. They're probably just going to sell out whatever inventory they have left. The masks were out of stock. Who got masks? She is still trying to get Mark to use those sperms for another baby. Girl, now I know she ain't about to have another baby now. She probably gonna go get a surrogate or something like that, but she definitely ain't about to. I know she definitely ain't about to try to push out no baby again. Get up off me, go boy. You haven't danced with me all night, Lionel. It's Lionel. You haven't danced with me all night. That's what it is. Lionel, you haven't danced with me all night. Kenya's hair mask. Oh, child. I'm not trying to be funny, Desiree. What I'm saying is this, Desiree, baby. If your hair gonna grow, your hair gonna grow. I don't think that you need no mask. Girl, people been having long Rapunzel since the beginning of time, and they weren't putting no hair mask and all that other type of bullshit that Kenya them trying to sell people. Kenya and Taraji and Tracy Ellis Ross and all these other people trying to tell y'all to put on that, and Beyonce too. So people been growing their hair since the beginning of time and weren't doing all that bullshit. Now let's be real now, y'all. Both Mark and Kenny jobless. But Kenya said that it even got to a point where Kenya said she was in there washing people's heads. She was in there putting her Nora fingers through people's heads and washing their hair. Exactly, selling dreams. Agreed. There's nothing special about any of these. Right. I'm just being real, y'all. Right. That's exactly how I feel. It's to treat damaged hair. All they have to do is put grow on the bottle to get money. Mm-hmm. Crystal needs it with the sad clown hair. Oh. There are traditional African hair masks, but I agree there are traditions of African hair. Okay, Des Hop. Let me know. I ain't never, my mama got long hair, and my sister got long hair, and my grandmother had long hair. And they ain't never seen them put on a mask. I just seen them wrap it before they go to sleep. We all had hair down our back as little girls. We just with just a little hair grease and a warm pressing comb. These people sold us a bunch of products that damage our hair. There's a product called McDonald's that really grows young girls' hair. 80% genetics, 20% products. Karen needs it too. I know y'all seen Karen bought up under their wig and the body cam footage. Now, Julian, Karen is almost 70 years old. I worked on several hair care lines, and the ingredients say olive oil only has drop. It only has a drop. Okay? Well, y'all, that's all I got for today so far. But thank y'all so much for clicking on the video. Thank y'all for clicking on it at the last minute. Next time I'll try to get the time right. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Garcelle got all her edges. Do she? Nurse Bay? I don't buy celebrity products. I use natural handmade products. Right? Because I be thinking that because they charge you for the name on it. I think people were missing a decent hair regimen. Kayla. But thank y'all so much for clicking on the video, y'all. I appreciate the love and support, and I'll see y'all later. Adios.
Call Daddy, tell him 25. Call Daddy, tell him 25. Call Daddy, tell him 25.